Hi, I'm Avery Frix, proudly representing McIntosh and Muskogee counties. Thank you for tuning in for my weekly video blog. This week at the Capitol, there's been a lot of work on our state budget. That's been a topic of conversation everywhere, but certainly right now in our state, that is one of the most challenging things that we're facing up here at the Capitol building. We have over $800 million budget shortfall. When you add in the teacher pay raise and other necessary obligations that the state has, we're close to $1 billion in a budget shortfall. And to address it, we've got to do a variety of different things. First of all, in order for us to raise revenues as far as taxes goes, it requires a supermajority according to the Constitution, which is 76 members in the House. Neither party has 76 members. It would require a bipartisan effort in order for us to raise any tax revenues. The thing that I've been focusing on personally, and the thing that I believe that our state needs to be working on even more aggressively, is our tax credits and tax incentives. It would not be possible or practical for us to eliminate every single tax credit and incentive, and I would not suggest that. But just to give you a little bit of a perspective, if we did eliminate every single tax credit and incentive, it would more than fill our budget hole. That's how large our tax credits and incentives are as a piece of our budget. Again, I'm not suggesting that we do that, but I am suggesting that we take a careful look at each and every one of those tax credits and incentives and make sure that, number one, they're fair and that we're getting a good bang for our buck. And if they aren't needed anymore, then I would encourage us to repeal those. Sometimes that's not easy to do, but I think it's something that we have to do. The third thing that I think we need to look at is our efficiencies in our state government. Many agencies have been cut and cut and cut, and are probably about as efficient as they can operate. But certain other agencies I think we need to take a second look at. Of course, we have some great higher ed institutions in my district, both Connor State College, Northeastern State College, major centerpieces for our district and for education. And I'm so happy to have such a good relationship with both of those schools and work together to ensure that we get the funding that they need for their higher ed. But it disappoints me that as Connor State College is continuing to see more and more cuts, and Northeastern State University is continuing to see more and more cuts, that we're paying our Chancellor of Higher Education over $400,000 a year. Let me say that again, over $400,000 a year is going to one individual, our Chancellor of Higher Education, who is doing an excellent job for our state, but is being paid more than twice the amount that the governor gets paid. I believe we've got to take a serious look at these and reform and make our government a little bit more efficient as we provide the resources that they need. None of these choices or none of these things that I laid out are easy, but these things are going to be important for us to continue down a sustainable path for our state. This week it was a privilege for me to have Hunter Ward, a first grader from Hilldale Elementary School here at the Capitol. He won the OERB Safe Well Site Drilling Poster Contest. It was great to have him, his family, and his teacher here as we recognized him for his outstanding artwork. It truly is a privilege to serve you in the State Capitol building. If you have questions, comments, ideas, I'm open to them. Please do not hesitate to reach out on my cell phone. I've made my cell phone number available, Facebook, email, whatever's most convenient, or stop by. We're in office 328B. Please do not hesitate to contact me. I'd love to hear your ideas. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And again, it's a privilege to serve you, and I hope you'll tune in for next week's video blog.